Are we live? Hello guys, my name's Calamity Joe and welcome back to a new video on the Calamity Joe YouTube channel. Welcome to the video. So we're live on my survival legacy world for a little bit, then we might pop to my creative city later on. So welcome to the stream. So what we are going to do is search around and have some fun today. Is that all done now? Fantastic. I'm just hello Quinton, welcome to the stream. Just give me a sec guys, I'm just doing something for 2 seconds. I'm just finishing off a video for a moment. I am streaming guys, I'm just quickly finishing something off for a moment, which we're going to stand here. Wow. Saying that, we're going to go in this building a second. I was bringing out a YouTube video and I started streaming before the video's out. I've just got to go and do a final quick check in a second. What are you going to do for this stream? Build some stuff, hopefully. I'm just quickly making some changes to this a second. I'm not going AFK, guys. I'm just going to quickly go and do something a sec. Basically, a lot of people on stream last week mentioned something to me, which I suddenly realised I hadn't done it. I hadn't done something, so I'm just going to quickly correct a mistake of mine. Which, that is a good idea, I think. How many what? How many what? How many people? There's 5 people watching at the moment. I'm just fixing a mistake a sec. That's sort of what I want, I think. Do you know what? I'm listening to my favourite songs. Cool. Tell you what, guys, I'm just going to publish it. I'm just going to publish it like this. There we go. Right, okay, it's nearly night time. We are going to go to sleep. It is night time. Why can't I sleep? Come on. I mean, look at the gorgeous... Oh my god, look at that gorgeous sunset. I mean, you said you had so many people. Oh, that was... Oh, so many people. I said we had a lot of people ask me the same question last week. So I've done a video to sort of answer everyone's question at once. Anyway, yeah. Why? It was sunset. Normally you can sleep at sunset. Right then, I need... First of all, before we do anything, I do need food. There we go. So... Oh, my foot. My foot is so sore. Welcome to the stream, everybody. I'm just going to plug my laptop charger in a sec. There we go. Right. Welcome to today's YouTube live stream. So, I am... Basically, what I was doing is... A few weeks ago, I mentioned my novel stuff on stream, but the amount of people on my stream that said that I'd never mentioned it was crazy. So I've basically shot a video explaining everything that I've ever wrote. I've shot a video explaining about everything that I've ever wrote. Let's try and do this a sec. We're gonna hope that this grass here. We're gonna hope that this grass here. YouTube changed like into a heart. Not for me, they haven't. Mine's still like. Hi, bye, hello, Jenth. Welcome to the stream. Why am I out of dirt? Right, we're gonna wait. We want this to change to dirt. That is dirt. All of this is dirt. Bar one little corner. So I thought we'd see if we can get this to turn to grass. That makes sense. Some grass on, some lights onto there. Not on the floor. Bye, hi. Hello. We're just wanting to wait for this. I want to wait for this grass to turn. I want to get this grass to turn into grass over there. Good. Right, let's get on with some other stuff. Hello, Polab Star Quartets. Welcome to the stream. What am I going to do, guys? That's what I needed to do, actually. I needed to get food. So hopefully I've landed on the... Okay, that's a glitch. I've just gone through the glass. That is a bit of a glitch. Anyway. Okay, what am I looking for then? I need food. It is I, the grandest hacker in all of battle. What? You might not have hacked. It just looks suspicious. Ironically, the guy that joins is a person that I know because he saw that I was online, and he's a very, very good PvP player. He's probably one of the best PvP players. The other guy that joined, he's a friend of mine. He saw that I was online. And there was a couple of times when he was trying to obviously try and like fight you, kill you in the battle mini game, and he felt it impossible. He felt it impossible. So every hit he got, he was sat. Every hit he got, he was sat there like, you know. Every hit he got, he felt that he felt that you didn't take any damage at all. He's never completed. Now, well, Nah, that guy is a very good PvP player. He's a very, very good PvP player. But there's no real thing of competitive battle mini game really, because there's nothing left. I like battle mini game, but as I said now, you can't tell anymore. I like battle mini game, but I loved it eight or 9 years ago, when it was a bit more open. There's community made PvP tier lists. Yeah, but tier lists don't really mean anything. Tier lists are like popularity charts. So if you're famous, you're gonna go higher on the tier list. It's like that. Oh, what do? They created the Minecraft Championships, didn't they? And it's like it's all YouTubers on it. So it's not exactly if you can only get on it if you're a YouTuber. It's like, is it really a championship? Because the best Minecraft player ever could be a tiny guy in Bolivia. If you get what I mean. It's like, I don't get those tier lists. Like, those tier lists are normally like fandoms. If you get what I mean. How good someone is. Yeah, but then if they aren't popular on like social media, you're not going to know how good they are, because you're not really going to know who they are, because battle mini game in Minecraft doesn't actually Minecraft battle mini game doesn't actually say who the best players are. If you get what I mean. You've got to have some sort of social media following to get on it. It's kind of like because it doesn't track people's data. You never know. It's kind of like it's kind of, you could be the fastest guy in the world. You could be the fastest guy on the world, but because there's no people around that obviously know who you are, you're not going to get the record. All you need is Discord. Yeah, I know all you need is Discord, but that's what I'm saying. That's That's more of a publicity thing. So you've got to be in one of those servers. So it's not really competitive if it's only just one type of community. It's kind of what I mean is, if you don't know, because Minecraft Battle Mini Game doesn't say who the best players are. A community tier list is based on people who are in a certain like community. So there could be players who are much better, who are not in there. For example, like the fastest runner in the world is somebody, I don't know, in Kenya, maybe. But the fastest player in the world could be somebody out. The fastest runner in the world could be somewhere else, but they haven't got that publicity to obviously go for the record. It's kind of like it's kind of like when they used to do the Dream Technoblade thing and like the Minecraft Championships. The Minecraft Championships are a load of shit. It's all a publicity stunt because the best Minecraft player might not be a YouTuber. If you get what I mean. It's kind of like in a way, football. The best person with a football at his feet could be. There ain't anyone left. That's why I said, though, you can't tell if people are hacking. Well, you can tell if people are hacking. I played Battle Minigame a few years ago, and literally a guy was flying. But I don't get. I don't get Battle Minigame now. They usually get added by those, yeah. But if they don't have social media, it's kind of like it's kind of like the best film director ever. The best film director ever, could never get a major film because they haven't got that name. Well, yeah, I said so. Having a tier list, a community tier list, is irrelevant because it's only people from a certain community that go on it. It's kind of like it's kind of I publish novels. I write books. I write the science fiction stories, but because I'm not a big enough name, I can't seem to get a single book published. Whereas there was a celebrity that wrote a book. There was a celebrity that paid somebody else to get to write a book for them, and obviously they got way more sales because they're well known and I'm not. If you know what I mean, it's kind of like it's more where the publicity is. Actually, I don't know if we're going to need that, actually. But yeah, I love Battle Minigame. I'm not saying you did hack. It just felt... It just felt a bit... I love... The thing is, I said, even though you didn't hack, it felt like it because every time it looked like I would get multiple hits in, it just felt like whatever like how high power sword I had, high power weapon. The one thing that made the guy that joined, Decepted his name is, the only reason he felt that you were hacking was because he knocked you with a sword, and your skin didn't move at all. It was kind of like you were invulnerable. Which it did fit. It looked like hacking. Obviously, it might not have been. It just looked like it. The only time I generally thought you were hacking, though, was the fact that you hit me with a wooden sword, and I thought there was no. I did jump reset. Yeah, but that's what I don't get. If you never mind like jump reset, that's what I didn't get was because if I punch you in midair in real life, if you jump up and I punch you in midair, you're still gonna have You're still gonna get some sort of knock. You're still gonna have some sort of knock. Because it's still a force hit. It's still a force hitting you. That's what I didn't get. I mean, if you get knocked by someone, if you jump up and get knocked by someone, you're still not going to land in the same exact place, unless you're literally built like a brick shithouse, and everything bounces off. Why do you compare real life combat? Well, real life combat, because every game has to have an element of reality. So in every game, in every single game, when there's an element of combat, they have to make that combat an element of reality. So, if you were to hit somebody, they would go back. If they jump up and you were hit, it's kind of like where trees can fly in the sky. Yeah, but that everything has an element of logic and reality. Every game has an element of reality. Because if they didn't, they wouldn't. It's kind of like... yeah, but that I said, every combat has an element of reality, because you can spam hit a sword. You can thrust someone with a real life sword. Technically you can spam click with in real life, because if you've got a sword, you can go for as many blows as possible while somebody's tiring. In a way. Sorry, so what are you talking about? We were talking about Minecraft battle minigame. I played against Polabstack Ortitz a few days ago in Switch Edition battle minigame, and it looked like he was invulnerable. It looked like he had like hacks available that made him like really hard to learn to play in battle minigame. UHC. That's ultimate hardcore, isn't it? Nah, I'm not going to do that today because I am working on... I want to work on my survival world and then my creative world. I've got some bits I want to do. There might not be a stream tomorrow, guys. There might not be a stream tomorrow, guys, because I've got a short film I want to shoot. In fact, I've just brought out a... well, that was tomorrow. I'm probably not going to stream tomorrow. I'm a filmmaker, guys, by trade, so I'm working on a short film tomorrow. Well, there might be a stream, I don't know yet, but there will be... I'm working on a short film tomorrow. I did crack up, though. There was another person in that game. There was another person in your game, in that battle mini game, that they tried to send me a friend request afterwards, but I thought that was a bit weird. It said first played Legacy Console Edition 6 days ago. How can you first play Legacy Console Edition 6 days ago? Legacy Console Edition's been discontinued for like 8 years. Can I join the chat? You're in the live chat. Hi, Joe. Hello, Blockstrom. Welcome soon. Everyone is welcome here, yeah. I'm absolutely knackered. I got woke up at 5 o'clock this morning. I forgot to turn my phone off and my phone started giving me notifications. New account on your Switch can be the reason, but because it's been popping a lot this year since, like... I've never understood emulators. I mean, I get it. I get it because obviously a lot of people moan nowadays, but when consoles, get rid of online for older consoles. But what is my favourite build? Ooh, the snow globe. The snow globe is my favourite build. I understand, obviously people moan when they get rid of old consoles and the online features, but they have to, because eventually it costs too much to maintain. It's kind of like, give me a sec, guys. There's a bit of hair in my throat. Yeah, that confused me. I thought first played 6 days ago. I thought that game's been out a lot longer than 6 days. In fact, when did I buy it? I bought it in 2017. But I'm not sure if it has. Well, Minecraft Nintendo Switch Edition is just hard to get anyway, because it's, the only way I think you can get it is if you bought a console with it on. Can I see it? Yeah, just give me a sec. There's a bit of hair in my throat. That's better. Yeah, just give me a sec. I've got to go over to the snow globe. The snow globe is at the other side of this hill. Actually, let's double back. How are you doing, Joe? I'm doing great. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it's gonna be worse since the third version of Minecraft Switch 2. It's not gonna be that. It's not that bad. I'm actually really excited for that one because Vibrant Visuals looks. I've ported a copy of this to Bedrock and then onto my laptop. Vibrant Visuals looks really nice. I'm actually kind of excited to see what Vibrant Visuals looks like on Bedrock. Vibrant Visuals was actually a really nice addition. I actually really liked Vibrant Visuals. I don't hate Bedrock Edition. I just hate that it's so laggy. Actually, before we do anything, let's just kill this creeper. The only thing I wish I had on this world was I didn't have a woodland mansion. Woodland mansion didn't spawn in. But eventually I'm going to port this world to Bedrock and play on Bedrock, because eventually I'm going to run out of ideas. I'm going to run out of ideas and I'm going to run out of space to build eventually, because there's Legacy Switch Edition worlds were only they only had medium worlds. Well, it's not going to be 3 games. It's just going to be an upgrade. It's just an upgraded version for the Switch 2, because it's not going to be 3 versions on one console. This I think it'll just replace. I think it'll just replace the Bedrock Edition, the original Bedrock Edition on the Switch 2. I never have lag. The old Switch did have lag. The old Switch did have a little bit of lag. So, like, this world was unplayable at some points. This world was unplayable. Literally, I've got some screenshots on my world of basically where bits just weren't loading in. It was unplayable. It wasn't corrupted or anything. It was just that the game was so hard to load. In fact, I said I love Minecraft. I actually like some of the updates that they've added to Bedrock Edition. It's just that it's so laggy and they just don't seem to want to fix it. But if I move this world... But I'm not saying it would be an upgrade. It would just be an upgrade to... It's not really game share, though, because it just ports the games over. And it would have Vibrant Visuals. Well, Vibrant Visuals isn't that bad. Vibrant Visuals is only bad if you've got... The snow globe is awesome, thank you. What I meant is it would be an upgrade on the Switch 1 version for the Switch 2. So, my FC26 game's just done that. It's automatically up. My FC26 game is just updated to the 4K version, to the Switch 2 version. Actually, saying that, it did have both. It's not that bad though. Like, it's just got three. It's got the old version, the new version, and then the new version. But then you could just delete the old version because it would port everything. Like Legacy Console Edition, this world ported all the way to the Switch 2. This world was on my original Switch. It ported straight to... Where's the roller coaster? The roller coaster is down over here, so you should be able to see it in a second. It would be crazy. Here's the roller coaster here. In fact, I went on it the other day. What normal version is the most similar to the one you were playing? The one I'm playing is the one I'm playing. The Wii U version is the same. The Xbox 360, Xbox One, PS3, PS4. That's the only one I've never played. PS3. PS3 is the only one I've never played. I played, and the PS Vita one, obviously, but I played the Xbox. I played the Xbox One edition at my friend's house. I've played Xbox 360, PS4 at friends' houses. I own the Wii U and the Switch versions. The only one I've never played is the PS3 version. Can you ride the roller coaster? We will do in a minute. Guys, might not be a stream tomorrow because I am... got a short film I'm working on. It's going to be crazy. I want to do a short film. I want to do a short film in Minecraft. I got some ideas what I might do. I don't know, Polab, because I am a very busy person, guys. When I'm not streaming, I'm either working on some other projects. I've got a very busy schedule, guys. At the moment, I'm under 3 months from a novel that I'm working on. So at the moment, I'm also working, as well as trying to write a book. I'm also in the last 3 months of my planning for a book that I'm publishing. So at the moment, my schedule is pretty packed. But also, I'm not really interested in playing UHC, to be honest. Ooh, pardon me, guys. What was I doing? I've lost my phone. Where have I put my phone? I've now lost my phone. Where did I put it? Nope, it's not on the desk. Oh, sorry, I got it. It was on the... It was by the telly. Oh, pardon me. Hello, Skatepunk. Welcome to the stream. Actually, we've got some sand on me. I can go and repair this hole. Hopefully we got enough. We have not got enough. 5. We can fill that in. So we need 8. Well, it won't be a classic. Well, that's not classic ultra hardcore. Classic ultra hardcore is where you like create a world and try and see how far you get. Tell you what, I once did that on a world actually. I did a series where basically if I died, I had to end the series, and I lasted the first season. I lasted 7 episodes, and then I died in 2 episodes in the second one. Perhaps I should bring that back. Perhaps I should bring hardcore survival back, and it's all about me just trying to survive and not die. How are you? I'm great. How are you? Welcome to the stream. There's a lot of people watching. The last couple of days we've had some crazy viewing figures. We call it build UHC. Yeah. I just call it Minecraft, to be honest. I'm not really a PvP player, guys. I've always been a Minecraft builder. I've always been a Minecraft builder, so and technically this world, guys, I'm grateful to run into your stream today. I was going to start streaming later on. I was going to start streaming around like 7 o'clock, and then I changed my mind and started streaming at 3. To be honest, guys, this world, 10 years old in literally 16 days. This world, I started this world when, I mean, I like to say I was really young. I wasn't actually that young. I was in my teenage years. He is actually a very good PvP player. Decepted, his name is. He's a very, very good PvP. Well, that was his name. Now he's changed it, but he is a very good PvP player. Like literally, I've battled him thousands of times over the years. I've only won once. I've only won once. And the only time I won, I was at Decepted's house, guys, and he was that frustrated. He lunged his legs out in frustration, and he kangaroo kicked his TV off the stand. Yeah. You started this one before I started school. That's made me feel old. I actually started this school in my summer holidays. I started this school. I started this world literally like 2 weeks before I went back to school for my like. I can eat. That may be, but Decepted hardly plays Legacy anymore. He only plays Legacy occasionally. Like he's played it the last couple of days because I was doing streams and he decided to help me build stuff. Very good PvP player in Legacy Edition, obviously the PS4 edition as well. But also Windows 10 though he is really good at. I hated doing PvP with him on Bedrock Edition because it was like by the time me and Decepted actually played tag. We played tag in Minecraft Bedrock Edition, so I would tag him and then instantly I'd be tagged back because his computer was so much more powerful than my Switch. It was great. Guys, might not be a stream tomorrow because I'm going to be shooting my short film that I would like to shoot. In fact, I've done that. I've even for channel members will get it first. Channel members will get it first. Channel members will get it first, but I've done a behind the scenes documentary on like the planning as well. So I did try and give the character a bit of an accent, and we are not giving him a southern. We are not giving this killer a South America, a United States accent because I sounded like Bugs Bunny. Interesting. Hello, Mazer. Welcome to the stream. In fact, though, I do know a case. Actually, though, Polab, I know a case of someone that was in the top 50 in like battle for what was it? I knew a I knew a case of someone in like Call of Duty. He was literally classed as the best in the top 50 best in the world. My uni lecturer is telling us. My uni lecturer was telling us about his friend. His friend was one of the best Call of Duty players in the world. He was in the top 50, and because he was that good, everybody thought he was hacking. He basically got banned from like thousands of servers because people thought he was hacking. And my uni lecturer goes, he's not hacking, he's just good. You're learning guitar, cool. I used to have a guitar. Then my parents sold it and bought and told me a ukulele would be better, and literally I could play the ukulele a bit. I still didn't sound very good though. Hello, Watcher53. Welcome to the stream. Well, we got Kex in Minecraft. I built it like a couple of months ago. I built it like a couple of months ago because it's a shop. It's a very big shop in the UK, and I buy like old films and like old like video games from the shop. So I'm so pissed off. I bought a Canon Rode mic. I bought a Rode mic for my Canon, and my camera's that old. It doesn't have a bloody. But yeah, I love Battle Mini Game, but it is true. You do have a lot of hackers on it now, but I just don't get it. I don't get why people hack video games. That's the one thing I've never understood about it. If you play like Battle Mini Game, like it's a bit different with Tumble because hardly anybody plays Tumble, which is why I like playing it. I mean, Glide is interesting. Glide, hardly anybody plays Glide. Glide is really interesting. Like, hardly anybody plays it. And that's true. You can never find and that's true in Minecraft, guys. You can never find an online game of Glide. Yeah. Anyway, what was I thinking about? But yeah, how many people are here right now? How many people are in the stream right now? Right. I've got an announcement, guys. I brought out a video just now earlier on talking about my science fiction novels that I write because when I streamed recently, people told me that I'd never mentioned it. I can play Glide. Glide's a good one. I don't get why people hated Glide so much. I don't get why people hated Glide. And then obviously Tumble. I don't get why people. Well, Tumble I think was better than Battle Mini Game, to be honest. Tumble had like an interesting premise. Battle Mini Game I think should have had. Battle Mini Game obviously had more maps on the There is one. I know. Yeah. I know you've just made one. I said, but normally you can never find one. Fine. If you've made a glide mini game lobby, I'll join it. But yeah, that's what I was saying. You can never find glide ones. You have to create. You have to create one. Oh shit! I nearly created one instead. If you want to play glide, you've got to create one. If you get what I mean. You'll never find one at them anymore. I always remember playing this for the first time. I always remember the lobby for the first. I'm gonna quickly actually. I'm gonna screenshot that a minute. I want to screenshot the lobby. I want to screenshot the lobby because I want to build the I want to build that in my world. I want to build the Which one is it? Is it score attack or time? I didn't see which one it was. Fly into thermals. Is it score attack or thing? I'm not really paying attention. Help, my guitar strings now. I can't help you because I think you're at the other side of the world right now. It's score. Oh, okay. I didn't know which one it was. Hello, Rambly and Molly. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Me dying then was so unintentional. I just... Oh, bollocks. Oh, bollocks. Oh, bollocks. I didn't get the uplift right. I love this game. It's just difficult to do. Why doesn't it go up right? Come on. Right, I got this. I got this. Why did I didn't click anything. I didn't get that. I'm gonna crash a sec. What? Why did... I love it. I love when you just hit things. It's like you didn't... Yeah. I'm not gonna get... I don't get enough speed, guys. That's what I do. Oh, I give up with that one. I don't get enough speed to be able to... What do you mean 20 set off? I'm not gonna get there. Fair play. I didn't... I spent too long. I spent too long trying to get that last bit. I need to be quicker. Hello, Sickly Cake. Welcome to the stream. I didn't even... I've never died. That's where... I've never died there before. I'm going to do it. That's the first time that's ever happened. I just don't get enough speed. That's the one thing I'll say, guys, about this game. You don't get enough speed as you're going around through here. Can I just get that one? Oh. What? It didn't... Right. Give me a sec. Sorry, guys, if I'm not reading your comments right now. If I'm not reading your comments right now, I do apologise. Well, it was score attack, so I had to go through as many of the ones I could possibly get to try and build up enough points. Oh, fair play. That I scared myself. I couldn't see the live chat because basically a security, like a computer scan had happened and it blocked out the live stream. Oh, sorry. GG. I thought the time was more important. No, there's two different games. You've got score attack and time attack. Score attack's different. Score attack means that you only get basically the better the score attack, the better. I've just died because I crashed into the tree. There we go. That was just a bit too quick of me. I should have took my time there. I need to straight right. Okay, to do this Why didn't it go up? Hold on a minute. I didn't even try then. Come on. Oh, come on. Go right. I don't think it helps the speed thing's there. Why didn't the thing work then? I'm definitely not getting this one, guys, because at the moment it's just too... It doesn't go up quick enough. When we try and go through here, look. The speed thing works. The speed thing works, but it puts us too quick. I failed this one massively because I just can't get I can't get it right. I've got it. Like, I'll make it up, but it's just like I can't do it. No, I give up. That will bite me in the ass. I think this is what that. I think the failure there and just not getting that will probably bite me in the ass. We've gone the wrong. Oh my! Come on, go right. That's bitten us in the ass. That's really bit us in the ass there. But the fact that it doesn't tell you which way to go, so I went the wrong way. Yeah, that's really bit us in the ass. So we can't build up enough speed now to actually get... It tells you to hurry up, but it doesn't say, oh yeah, it's crash into everything impossible. Come on. I'm not making it. I still got the highest points tally possible, but I'm not making it at this time. It's just... Tell you what, let's just bite the bullet. That... How did I win? Oh, what? How did I win? I thought... Well, he's won twice, so how did I win? I won because I picked up 3 more points. Hello, not James. Haven't seen you on the streams in a while. GG, Polab. I didn't think I won that. GG. I didn't think I won that. That was just the elite church. That's... How the hell did I win that? I think the only way I think I could have won that was because I had 144. I was going to leave it, but I might play one more. GG. Oh, Cavern. I'm alright at this one. It's the other one that I hate. The I need to be at my A game here. Time attack's alright. I prefer score, but I think I'm better at score than time. Round 1. Didn't hit. I didn't hit what I wanted to. I didn't get enough. And then I would have got. I needed to get that bottom one, but I just... What the hell? I needed to get that bottom one, but unfortunately I just didn't get anything on it. Tell you what, I'm gonna dodge a bullet here and scrap those 2. The hell? Come on. Oh, I've never noticed that one before. I just missed it. Was no speed. We got. Oh my god, I was nervous then, guys. I was really nervous. I gotta be honest though. I gotta be honest. The most I've ever done on this was 169, but we were about 22 out from the record that I had. The water disappears. It's back now. I should not. I normally get that one. It's just at the moment I just can't seem to get any speed at all through here. What the hell? The speed thing didn't work. How did you play the console edition? Because I still have the console edition. I still own it. That's why. That's how I'm playing it. What the? This is just weird now. Look. I didn't click anything. It just... The hell? Why did I just hit the bridge? That's unfair. I would have got that one as well, but it happened to be I died and I fell forwards. How did I not get that one then? I had to die then because I would not have been able to pick up enough speed to like fly upward. I can't do it. It's just there's no speed. There's no like urgency here. Oh no, I hit the side. Come on. Just about, but I hit the side. I could have got those. I could have picked up another 14. I could have picked up another 14 there had I got that right. Come on, we got this right. That was an axe. That was bad. I mistook. I must have went wrong. I don't know where I went wrong though. I'm going to quickly crash there a sec because I accidentally missed. We should be able to get at least 100 and something here, I think. Good, we've got 100 now, which is great. I didn't get us. Oh, for fuck's sake! Just this bit is what does my head in. It doesn't go. It doesn't go fast enough. I need the speed now. Like. Right, it's just I've crashed for a moment. We've got 35 seconds, guys. We got this in the bag. Oh, just can't get enough height up to get that one. Let's just go for 50 then. Oh, I wanted to try and break my own record then of 169, which I think we might have done, but I am GG. 147, 44, 155. I'm going to leave now, but GG. I do like Glide. The only one I'm not very good at is Canyon. But I'm going to go back to my survival world now. And yeah, that was fun. I like them, just never been very good at them. I don't get how I won the temple one though. I mean, I lost twice, but still won. But I think it's because I had a really high score in the one round that I did any good in. Yeah, GG. No, I'm not. I've played 6 rounds of Glide. I'm going to go back to doing some survival world stuff. We might go to the creative world a little bit later on. GG. Hello, Yoon Sammer. Welcome to the stream. I do apologise. I did see your comment, but so your name's Yoons. Okay, welcome to the stream. I did see your comments. But I lost the live chat because I was dead focused on trying to make sure I got enough points in Glide minigame. My ears muffled, guys, a bit. Oh, everybody! I published a YouTube video an hour ago. I talked about my novel stuff. About some of you guys on the stream basically asked me about my novel stuff last week or the week before. I've shot a video basically showing you guys every book I've ever published. But yeah, I brought out a video, guys, talking about the novel stuff. I'll be back in 2 secs. Right, I'm back. Look at this. Look how dark it is here, but then the sunset's lovely there. Anyway, what was I doing? How many people have watched this stream so far? Bloody hell. 159 of you. That's incredible. Give me a sec, guys. I'll be back. I'm back, everybody. I'm back. Thank you to everyone who subscribed. We're trying to hit 8k 10k this year, which at the moment I look nowhere near. We're nowhere near hitting at the moment, but we're getting there. So yesterday, guys, I built a farm. I built a farm over here, so we might as well check. I really hope you hit 10k this year. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'd love to hit it because my YouTube channel's 10 years old this year. Right, if I go this way, guys, we built this place yesterday. And we're going to see whether it's worked. I need some more glass, actually, to finish it. So the reason we've built this ultra high room is so we can do this. When they get really tall, like real tall, we've got all those ones, haven't we? When they get real tall, we can do this. And then we can grow more. And they get very tall, we can grow more. So at the moment, we've just got 14 of those. We already have one over here, so this farm is slowly starting to work. And then the whole point is, because they can grow, these things can grow very tall. They can grow very tall. So we've made a platform which is 15 blocks high. We've made a platform that's about 15 blocks high that we can go around to farm the materials. Which this should look great, I think. Goodbye. Goodbye, gents. Thank you for watching the live stream. Just let me mute myself a second. I'm back. Sorry, I was just quickly reading something. But yeah, just want to check a set in a sec. But I've got shit. I needed to put some more glass up there, I think. We need to build more of these farms. So this one here, this is meant to be like the automatic farm. So this is anything but this thing here is anything but automatic. But I will say, I think we might need to start by... I think we have to start flattening some of this down, guys. Because we've got a lot of sand here, I'm going to try and grab as much as possible of this sand. Because there's a lot here. Like, there's a lot of sand. So, I have lots and lots of sand here. There's a lot of sand here. So, all that sand, which we just gathered nearly 4 or 5 stacks of it, all that sand is going to stay here, but I need to flatten more of this down now. Because we need more room for these farms. I'm just going to turn that screen down a bit, it's a bit loud. We need more and more of these land for this. So the place where we would jump from there to there, so here, needs to go now. Because I need more space to build. In fact, it's too dark. But I want to pick up as many of these items as I possibly can. Where did I put that bed? In fact, we've already had loads of items in here anyway. Let's just put all this in here for now. I need that Minecraft bed that we had earlier on. I will need that food. Because there are generally mobs about. So, need to sleep there, I think. So, I'm just going to check a notification for 2 seconds. Right, so there we go a sec. Sorry guys, the internet went. Thank you, Skatepunk, that's really kind of you. Sorry, the internet went, guys. For a minute, the internet went. For a quick minute there, the internet went, so... Right, so I'm going to quickly just cut down some of the bushes here. The bushes, I mean the dirt. We're not cutting down a tree, we're cutting down a hill. We could create a rope. It actually goes pretty... It actually goes flat here. I'm going to try and pick up as much of this dirt as possible, guys, but it's like, we're just wanting to go further and further back here. But luckily, because we've got some just normal grass blocks next to us, it's already starting to grow back. How is everybody on this stream then? There's 26 of you, which is just mental. Maybe we will be able to hit 10,000 this year. As it stands, though, we are still nearly 1,300 away. We are still 1300. We're still almost 1500 away from hitting the goal, but you never know. But we are... I mean, we just got rid of so much dirt. I can't see the live chat. That's great, isn't it? Yeah, guys, there might not be a stream tomorrow because I've got a short film in the making. I've already shot a tiny amount of it. A little bit. I've only shot a little bit. The script is totally completed. I can't speak. The script is completed a tad. If you try and jump across now, you're not going to make it, but... Right. I had stopped putting that hill back, but after we built that yesterday, we sort of needed to put it back some more, I think. But using the dirt that we've gathered... Where we've got sandstone here... Where we've got bits of sandstone here, I'm going to turn all that into sand. So everything this way, pretty much. We might be able to jump it here, though. So if I go back and grab some of that sand, I'll grab the... Oh, there's 50 here. I'll grab that, because that's literally... 50 will probably be more than enough for this. Actually, 50 might not be enough, saying that. You know, it's quite a fairly big area. Might as well get rid of that bit. It's actually quite... No, it's actually quite a big area, to be honest. Yeah. That might be... Where we've been doing all that hilling, we might as well quickly try and pick up as much of the dirt from over here as possible. Obviously, I didn't pick it all up because I don't think you ever really pick it all up. I'm going to stop doing that, though, because if I do continue with that, the shovel might break. So I'm going to hold off from doing that bit for a little minute. I'm going to hold off for doing that for a little bit. But just going to go around and try and pick up as much of this dirt as possible. I might as well pick up that coal. I believe that's all the dirt. Oasis, you in this stream? I don't think there's anyone called Oasis in the stream. No, I've not seen anyone called Oasis in the stream. Ooh, how much wood we got, sec? That should be enough, shouldn't it? 8, 16. Yeah, there's no one in this stream called Oasis because it was a public game. They must have got in via it being public because there's no one called Oasis in the stream. I haven't seen anyone. I'm not friends with anyone called Oasis in game. Right, so okay, that should be all of the dirt that we've got here. Just one we've owned that guy in UHC, no idea who he is. Nope. That's what I said. You never know. That's why I don't agree with what when you said about like tier lists earlier on. You know, a random guy could be just a random guy could be an absolutely great player. A random guy who accidentally finds the game could be the greatest player of all time. It's like ranking world governance, but it's like ranking the world on who's got the best Discord profile. He buns. That's not even a word, is it? Well, I know what a bunny is. Poor quality. That's modern slang though. I didn't understand a word you meant when you said he buns. When you say someone's bun, older British slang, he buns could technically mean he's pregnant. Buns is an ass. Yeah. Buns doesn't mean ass. Buns can generally mean that someone's pregnant. So for all I knew, then you could have been saying that he was pregnant, which is. Yeah, it's more of an American slang than a British. It's more of an American slang than a British. There's some weird there's some weird slang words in the world now. I mean, there's a slang word in the UK for cigarette. You'd get arrested for saying in America. There's a slang word in the UK for cigarette that you'd get arrested saying in America. This is all going to be flat, so... But saying that... There we go. So, if I go this way then, flattening this down, we oh my god, we access the other lake. When it goes flat over here, this is where it'll end, but I really need to flatten more land down here. I really need, though, as well... I really need to repair this shovel. Yeah, I was really confused when you said buns, because buns can technically mean someone's pregnant. Anglo-Saxon slang? It's not even Anglo-Saxon. Well, actually, if it was Anglo-Saxon, then if it was Anglo-Saxon, you would understand it, because the Anglo-Saxons came from northern Germany. It's not even Anglo-Saxon. The English language is pretty much French, Anglo-Saxon, Roman. It's pretty much an amalgamation of every sort of like civilization that tried to invade. Time to hop on what's on my illegal items world. What type of illegal Minecraft items is it? Huh. Kind of like the UK then. Literally, you can go from town to town in the UK and the accent can be completely different. That people don't understand me sometimes in my own country. It's... small. I know you can do barrier blocks, arrows with levitation. I know you could do those. Spawners is interesting. Spawners is interesting because you couldn't obtain them in they didn't even have them in the creative menu. I mean, I will admit, guys, I do have some illegal items on this world. I do have some illegal items on this world, but I will admit that I do have some illegal items for a creative glitch. There was a glitch in Minecraft that's... So I sort of used a glitch to get items that I needed. Well, there's another way you can get entities in spawners. There's another way of doing that. There was a glitch that you could basically get stuff in creative and then keep your survival world survival. It worked on Legacy. It worked on the PS4 version and the Switch version. And I will admit, I used it because my Woodland Mansion didn't have... My Woodland Mansion didn't spawn in correctly. Because my Woodland Mansion didn't spawn in correctly, I used it to get items from a Woodland Mansion that you would get, like illages. No, is that what you call them? Illages, wasn't it? Because they weren't pillagers, they were illages. I used it to get items that you wouldn't get, like illages, because Woodland Mansions wouldn't spawn. Well, I'm gonna go there actually. My Woodland Mansion just didn't spawn in correctly. It spawned in only half in, so basically if you go there, no mobs actually spawn in it. And because no mobs spawn in it... Yeah, Vindicators and Evokers. They didn't spawn in at all, so I sort of used a glitch to be able to actually get like Totems of Undying, because I couldn't do it. So I found a dungeon spawner. And I glitched in some eggs, some spawn eggs, so I could at least have something from the Woodland Mansion. It was crazy. There's another thing I don't have actually on here. I don't have a jungle temple. I've got loads of jungle on the world, but no jungle temple. But I'll go show you guys the Woodland Mansion. Because I'm not that far away. But yeah, it didn't spawn in. In fact, I don't even have villages on this. I don't even have a village on this world. That didn't spawn in. Spawn on minecarts. Do they even exist? I didn't know that they existed. Unless they existed in like the pre-development files. Obviously, there was things that was never added. That's the one thing they never had it, actually. I know you had command blocks in Legacy Console Edition. But they didn't have thing. That's the one thing they didn't have. They didn't have structure blocks. That's the one thing they didn't have. Structure blocks. I know command blocks and that. I didn't know they had spawner. I know they have command blocks. That's something I did know. But I never thought they don't have structure blocks though, which is like crazy. They had command blocks, but they never added structure blocks. But I will admit, I do love a good structure block. Especially on Bedrock Edition. Being able to move stuff. Ooh. Custom villages. There's the Woodland Mansion. So, the Woodland Mansion itself, I'm going to have to be careful because it's going to become nighttime, but I'm not fussed. There's a house not that far from here that we can stay at. But yeah, this Woodland Mansion. Hello, the Joke 6D. Welcome to this stream. But yeah, this would the mansion, literally nothing. No. But like, yeah, absolutely like nothing. But yeah. Yeah, command blocks did exist in Legacy Console Edition. I know they had that. They did have command blocks in Legacy Console Edition, but they were unobtainable, the Joke 60. Yeah, this is it, guys. Look, the woodland. This is the Woodland Mansion. Let us step away over here. There you go. There's the Woodland Mansion. Yeah, totally didn't spawn in. Really, it only spawned in about... That was an accident. TNT spawn eggs. There. If we head over here, there's a house here that we can stay at. I don't recall it having a bed though. But that's not really something we can worry about because we can use the nether to Did I leave any sort of items here that could help us? Hey! We could take them. With unbreakable attribute, yeah. Relief place, I think we can go. Okay, I've given up going that way. I know I look stupid, guys, but believe it or not, I know what I'm doing. I just lost all my best loot. Clip that. Clip that. I know what I'm doing. I just lost my best sword. I built a chest band. A chest what? A chest band? What's a chest band? Rip. Well, I've got... It's alright, I've got the pickaxes and shit. But it happened to be... That was my best sword and some of my best armour. That was my mending armour. I've just lost all my mending armour. My sword literally plus 10 damage. It's an expert where if I teleport you on top of the chest. Every time you try and draw your game, it crashes. So basically, you destroy someone's world then. So is that every time they load their game then? That's, that's no offense. That's wrong. As long as the last save of the player coordinate date is on top of the machine or it's built on the world spawn tracks. Oh, that's wrong though. If someone spent a lot of time on their world and then you do that, that's wrong. If you get what I mean, like, imagine if you had a massive gaming computer, you've spent thousands of pounds on a gaming computer, and then someone comes in with a mallet and then smashes it up. That's kind of the same. Like, if someone spent a lot of time on a Minecraft world, that's kind of wrong. That's why they keep the machine a secret. Still wrong though. Even if that's something like that, even if you keep something like that a secret, it's still wrong. On Griefer's world. Oh, that makes sense then. If it's a Griefer's world, then, fair enough. That's what I don't understand. Like, why would people grief? Like, for example, I have a copy of this world on a realm. Somebody joined it on stream a few weeks ago, and literally just set the house on fire. So in turn, it set everything else on fire. If it's a griefer's world, then fair enough. Why? I never understood that. Why, like, if you're playing with someone, why go onto someone's world and then just blow it up? In fact, I lost a copy of this world about 8 years ago because somebody came on here. They claimed it was their little brother, but I came back and my house had been totally blown up. Luckily, I had a copy from about a month before, so my world only survives because I had a copy from about a month and a half before this incident. So I actually lost a couple of builds. I actually lost 4 or 5 builds that I built on my series in the meantime. Which is why guys, there's a few episodes of my survival series that just don't have it, which have builds that aren't even on the world. Because just after I shot them, somebody... Ooh. Because after I got them, somebody went and, like, blew up my house. Ooh. I mean, I've only ever, to be honest, I've only ever griefed one person's world. And a guy that was on my stream, about 8 years ago, he was like, shouting and swearing at me and like giving me a mouthful of abuse. So I went onto his world later on. I went onto his world when he was online and I blew it up. But he was giving me a mouthful of abuse. Because I wouldn't let this guy on my survival world. He gave me a mouthful of abuse. He broke a few of my builds on my city world, so I got him back. Oh, yeah. $208 of you have watched this stream. Amazing. I need to go be careful now. Because I've lost absolutely all of my armor. So we could go back into the Nether and try and find it, but I need to tell you what. Let's be thoughtful about this a sec. I'm gonna go in now and try and I might be able to try and find some of it. But I'm not holding out hope, which is why I'm taking no items, because if we die I can just respawn. But might as well go look, but I doubt any of it survived. I didn't realise that there was a drop. If I go this way, we head towards the minigame area. That's just great. I've put myself on fire. And if I go to here, I've realised there's a drop. So could I make that? Probably not. So what I'm going to do is go back this way then. I'm going to go back this way. Ah, oh, fucking hell. This is going to take ages to get back there because I'm having to go manually. You were on here. Hello, Minecraft gamers. Welcome to the stream. It's not something that appeals to me in a collab, but thank you for asking. A collaboration video is not really my cup of tea, to be honest. We were here. Because I noticed we were here and then I dropped down there. Okay. Oh, why didn't I notice that? We could have... Okay, some of it survived. Actually, quite a bit more survived than I expected. My best sword survived. My best sword survived, guys. Is there any... So I lost some of it, but most of my my stuff survived. My best pickaxe and my best sword survived. My plus 10 damage sword survived. Woohoo! Now run the hell out of there. Oh my... Well, I've got to find my way back up now, though. That's the thing. Oh, shit. I've got to find my way back up now because we need to get to... I will just grab some netherrack. We're going to have to do a bit of climbing. Is this PS3? No, it's Nintendo Switch 2, Lucas. Oh, poor... Ah, my ankle. Where did I put me? I'm just going to... Well, actually, no. Saying that, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here first. Then we can think about... Luckily, guys, I now do know where we are, so... I did mention earlier on, actually, I've never played the PS3 version. That's the only version of Minecraft that I've not played. So the pickaxe, my good pickaxe survived. My good bow survived. My good axe. My good shovel and my good sword. That's good. And then the armor piece survived. That's good. The boots didn't survive, but that's fine. I have an illusionist mode. I knew they were in Minecraft. I knew they were in Legacy Console Edition, but they never got added, which was a bit of a shame. Right. Somehow, some of my items survived. Luckily, my best sword did survive, so I can proudly say Excalibur. I was going to call it. It was called Excalibur, but then I had to change, and then the name went off. But Excalibur survived. So fantastic. Creative mode kill potions. The potion of kill. Yeah, right. Can I just thank everybody for the last few days? The last few days has been absolutely crazy. I also got glowing potion, but the effect doesn't work. Yeah. Right, what am I doing? I just want to... the reason I'm standing here a minute is I just want to grab my phone. I'm back. I just want to quickly do something a sec. No. There's 33 of you watching. Cool. No. Just want to see if I can do something a sec. Is there a way to turn a YouTube video into a short? I made French fries. Cool. Is there a way to turn a YouTube video into a short? There might be. I just want to check. If not, just... I got 2D pistons. Cool. Just give me a sec, guys. I want to quickly do something. I want to quickly upload a YouTube short a sec. Just trying to get this thing to work. I'm literally going to upload... I'm just going to open something a sec. I'm going to quickly open up DaVinci Resolve for a minute. Just create new project a sec. I want to turn this video uploaded into a short. So downloads. Just give me 2 secs. The video's not downloaded properly. Well, it's not downloaded fully. All checks completed in because... Never mind. Right. Come on, video. What I do laugh about is the fact that I said to you guys on the stream, I know what I'm doing, and then I suddenly died and thought I lost most of my loot. Just give me 2 secs, guys. Okay, there we go. That's all I needed to do. There we go. Perfect. Basically, I wanted to bring out a YouTube video today. I brought it out in video form, but I think I should have brought it out in a YouTube short. So literally, it's just going to render a sec, and then I'm going to upload it as a YouTube short. My phone has just decided to go off. What was that? Nothing. Right, okay. There's a lot of you watching today. But yeah, literally, if I Right, that video's finished, guys. That video's finished rendering. I'm just going to quickly open up another tab and upload it at the same time. I can do this. I can do this, like, phenomenally quickly. I can do this, fairly quickly. Literally, this can be done. This can be done near instantly. Come on, YouTube. Break your leg. Right, there we go. So, to explain to you guys what this is, to explain to you guys what this is, basically a guy, of people on my streams recently have been asking me about my, not my, but my book writing stuff, my about me being a author on the side. So I realised that I hadn't promoted the books as much as I should, so I gathered every single book that I've written together, and I basically spoke about every single one that I had published. Just waiting for that video to finish uploading a sec. I'm having Discord notifications come through. Cool. Right, okay, it's night time again. Is there a bed in this place? I think there should have been. I think there is. Yeah, there is. So we're just gonna sleep in here a minute because it's nighttime. We've got to be at almost 13,000 days on this Minecraft world. There we go. Sorry, Decepted's just messaged me, guys. Decepted's just messaged his Discord server, and he's just put 7 reps on 250 kg on the leg press. So, well, fair play to him. He's a machine. Decepted is an absolute machine. You don't want to mess with Decepted, guys. I don't know why he's put that in the Discord server, though. Anyway. Oh. Yeah. She's got to... Just give me a sec, guys. I'm just waiting for this video to finish. Right, I'm back. Sorry, I just had to quickly... Just trying to get this to load. There we go. There we go. Perfect. What? I was going to say I could have reported. I could have reported. I could have repaired. I mean, repaired my I could have repaired my shovel, but I've sort of realised at the moment I need some diamonds. Oh, I had some. I did have some. But where the hell did I put them? That's the thing. Actually, them arrows would be quite useful for now, actually, because I will obviously need some. I need some diamonds. So, where are all my diamonds? Where are all my diamonds? Where are all my diamonds today? Where are all my diamonds? Where are all my diamonds today? Stick my shovel in. Oh, bollocks, no. I need... Okay, what? Boom, boom. Oh, fucking hell, guys. I just noticed something. I've brought out a YouTube short with talking about the book. I basically took the video, turned it into a short. All the fucking book titles are backwards. All the titles of the book are backwards. Basically, what the shirt I'm wearing is, the text is backwards. Right, okay. Joe, did you make that vid? Of course I made that short. I've just realised it was backwards. Basically, Mr. Gigi, I realised I write science, I write novels, I write books, and a lot of people on the streams recently have been telling me that I haven't mentioned it enough. So people on the streams recently have been telling me that I haven't mentioned that I publish books enough. So that was me basically talking about my science fiction stuff. Not my book writing. Basically, I actually uploaded a video on it over an hour ago, but I realised nobody had watched it, so I sort of just turned it into a short pretty quick. I see the book names are backwards. I did just realise that. They're all backwards. But I did read all the names out. But they're all backwards because I filmed it with my back camera. I filmed it with my phone back camera, so obviously I've got to see how the framing looks. And obviously it puts everything backwards. Honestly, I had to lower the camera. I had to lower the phone as well at one point. I had to lower the phone because it made me look really short. It made me look really short, and the only thing you could see was like my head. So I had to lower the camera to make it. I had to lower the phone on the stand to at least make it so you could see just everything about more of my face. Fun fact about this place: if you go down here, we go to a secret bunker. The secret bunker. It's a secret bunker. And it's totally... If you were to put one of those nuclear blocks above us, we'd survive in here. We would survive because we're surrounded by obsidian. Obsidian. If you were to put like a nuclear block, we'd survive. Above us. If there was a nuclear block above us, we'd survive because the obsidian would protect us. Yeah, they're all backwards. Everything's backwards in that shot. Even my shirts, even my shirt is backwards. which is, it's kind of funny actually. Whoops. Hello, Erin. Welcome to the stream. Unfortunately, this is Legacy Console Edition. It's not Bedrock Edition, I'm afraid. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Right, I'm back. Sorry. Yeah, everything's backwards in that short, guys. This is Legacy Console Edition, I'm afraid. It's not a crossplay version. Yeah, in that short, guys, everything is backwards. Right, let's go up. Up, 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 up. No, up. There we go. I made this bit accidentally. This bit I made as like just a funny video idea. The actual bunker was never meant to lead to there. It just happened to be that I made the bunker here, and then I suddenly tunneled that way and tunneled into that room. So I thought, well, we might as well have it. That's the way you get in. Ooh. 3 people have watched that short in the last minutes. Right. Yeah. How long have we been streaming for now, guys? We've been streaming for around 2 hours and 40 minutes. But when I was making that short about the book, the only thing I was looking at, when I watched it back, the only thing that I was looking at was about how baggy my shirt looked. Hopefully people will pay attention to the book this time and not the fact that my eyebrows join. Do you plan on shaving your beard? There is no beard. Well, there is no beard mainly. There really, when you guys see that short, like, there is no beard. It's literally growing back. I literally shaved it like. How are your short films going? I haven't filmed it. I'm filming it tomorrow. The short film that I want to shoot, I'm filming it tomorrow. I've shot one sequence right now. I've shot the end sequence because the character needed a handlebar. The candle needed a handlebar mustache for it. So I gave myself a handlebar mustache for the film. The one I most know about is the Dollmaker. Yeah, the Dollmaker was the darkest. The Dollmaker I set 18 rated because I didn't know whether I could pass it as a 15 because of like how dark it was. Yeah, I always talked about that one because I was trying to promote it, which we got one sale of the Dollmaker this year. We got one sale totally on the Dollmaker. There's only 2 copies in existence. So up until somebody buys one of my books, they aren't printed. My books are printed on demand. So when someone buys it, it's then printed. So technically, there's only 2 copies of the Dollmaker in existence. So somebody bought. I know Skatepunk, who watches the streams, bought a copy a few months ago. Apart from the copy that I've got in my hand right now, there's only one other copy in existence. Have you seen Evelyn? She stepped outside a little while ago. I'd like to say about half hour ago to get some air. No one's seen her since. The police who arrived were met with a grisly fate. The body of Evelyn was down in a ditch covered in mud from the wet ground. She had suffered in that noticeably fleeting time. She'd been thrown next to rubbish from fly tipping. Yeah, that's the doll maker is really dark. So there's only literally there's 4 copies of Last Christmas. There's 4 copies of One Last Christmas, and I own all 4. Well, no, I gave one downstairs, 2 are on my desk, and then I gave 1 to my gran, and I think she's reading it. But yeah, when the joke was when you mentioned the beard, yeah, the beard technically doesn't exist right now. That beard is practically growing back. It's only really stubble. I did keep the moustache though. Don't know why. I did keep the moustache though. It's growing, but it's growing back. But if I wanted to grow my beard back to what it was a few weeks ago, to like 2 weeks ago, I'd have to sit here and not shave for another 4 months. I think the longest I haven't shaved my beard, guys, was from September to early January. So about 3.5 months. And then obviously I didn't shave between March and July. At the end of July, so 4 months. So yeah, that beard, I only shaved my beard off for this short film. I wanted the character to have like a certain mustache. How are you, Fire Gamer, by the way? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I haven't shot this short film yet. I'm actually shooting it tomorrow. Oh my god. Sorry, my nose is a bit itchy. Like, I am shooting it tomorrow. I'll be back in a moment. Sorry, when I sneezed then, it hurt my head. When I sneezed then, it actually, hurt my head, which is slightly concerning, really. Thank you to everyone that's watched this stream so far. Over 230 of you have watched this stream. Yeah, that actually, saying that, the joke 60, what you said about, I always talk to the doll maker. I think we had someone that on the stream that tried to buy that, and I think they were like 10. That's why I pretty much stopped promoting the books a little bit, is because we had people that were young trying to buy them. And it was like, I had somebody who was watching my streams and they were like 10 trying to buy one. who I think they were like between 10 and 12 trying to buy the doll maker. And then I think they bought the wrong thing anyway. They didn't buy what the book I published. They just bought the first thing that said doll maker on it. Thank you to everyone who subscribed, by the way. As it stands, we are 52. We have 42 subscribers, off hitting 8,500. We are slowly but surely getting there. It scared me because I didn't know how old people were on the stream. It sort of scared me. Like, am I promoting my novel stuff, and then you'll have people that trying to buy it, and they're like too young to buy the novel and things like that. It scared me a bit. I like this. I think the Septid accidentally blocked this up. Yeah, this was something Decepted accidentally did. Decepted accidentally blocked that lake up, I think. Yeah, that's what it should look like. It should be like 3 ponds. It should come down there, come from here and go into there, and then go down there. Oh, my ankle. Oh, my ankle. Do you guys remember the Don guy who was on yesterday's stream? After I ended the stream, he basically tried to hound me about 8 or 9 times to subscribe to his YouTube channel. Which, you know, I might have considered, but I wasn't going to subscribe to someone that was hounding me to subscribe. You subscribe to content. You subscribe to content. You subscribe to content, you know, that you want to subscribe to. But after I watched the video, it does seem to be that he's done that on loads of people's content. Like, basically, like, pressured them into subscribing. Because the only reason I'm saying that is because there's loads of people in the comment section with like thousands of subscribers. So it looks like he's just gone to people's videos who have thousands of subs and trying to get them to promote him. Right, I'm going to quickly go to... Right. Plus... Hold on a minute, I'm going to go introduce them in a sec. I might end the stream in a minute, guys. I might end the stream in a sec. We have done a lot on this stream today. Well, I say we've done a lot. We've been streaming for just under 3 hours. Just under 3 hours. Which I think we've done amazing. So, thank you. Now, we might continue streaming for a bit. I don't know yet. I do need to go AFK, guys, and get a sandwich. So, I'm going to go AFK a minute and get a sandwich. Which is why I've took us in here, because it's a safe place to leave. I'll go AFK a minute.